Hi everyone, welcome back to the continuation of theory on similarity of triangles. We have previously discussed about congruency. Let us continue about similarity in this class. Let me compare few of the very commonly used geometrical figures. Now here I am comparing square and rectangle. Are the squares and rectangles same? Because as the argument goes, I said if the corresponding angles are equal, in that case the polygons must be similar. Does it hold good for square and rectangle? No. Why? The corresponding angles are surely same. See here, all four corner angles are right angles in the case of a square. As for the rectangle also it is same. But the opposite sides, if you look at, see here all the sides are equal, here all the sides are not equal. The opposite sides are equal and another set of opposite sides are equal. But do they look same? Do the shapes look same? No, of course not. Then the argument fails if you say that only angles are equal. That's not enough. Till now we argued that the corresponding angles are equal. We argued that if the corresponding angles are equal, that means the figures are similar. But here the angles, we speak about angles, that is not enough. Then what about a square and a rhombus? See, a square has four sides equal. Suppose I call this as 5 centimeters each, 5, and let's discuss about the rhombus which has a 5 centimeter edge. So the sides are equal. Is it enough to say they are congruent? Are they congruent? No, because their angles are not equal. So since the angles are not equal, according to our previous argument, these two are not similar. Not only that, it's very clear when you look at them that they are not similar. The shapes are different. So is this argument enough to say about the angles? When it comes to circle especially, if you compare any one of these, the rectangle or square or rhombus with a circle, clearly it's understood that when you look at them, they are not. So now what should be the basis on which we can say the two figures are similar? Coming to circle, the argument stays fixed. What is that? All circles are similar. No matter what their radii, all circles are similar. But what about congruency? Two circles or three circles or any number of circles with the same radii are always congruent. Keeping circles aside, let me talk about only the triangles and quadrilaterals, pentagons, etc. Clubbing them together, I'll be discussing them as polygons. So when you are talking about polygons, especially all the polygons, instead of saying about the angles, what we can say is, if the corresponding sides are proportional, let me repeat that, if the corresponding sides are proportional, then we can say that the two figures are similar. Example, if I am talking about two triangles of the same shape, but one is bigger than the other. Let me call this ABC and let me call this DEF. With angle A being equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. I have already discussed with you how to find out the corresponding sides. In mathematics, we do not go by the looks of it. We will have to identify the symbols. The symbols suggest that these angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. That is what the figure suggests. According to the symbols, then let us try to find out the corresponding sides. Let me name AB, AC, BC. So I have taken three sides of one of the triangles. Let us try to identify the corresponding sides of the triangle DEF. AB connects the dot and the single line. Here the dot and the single line is connected by DE. So that is the corresponding side. How about AC? The dot and the shaded angle. The dot and the shaded angle is DF. Okay. BC, the single line angle and the shaded angle. Here single line angle and shaded angle is EF. So that's how we identify the corresponding sides of two triangles. So we say that if we divide these corresponding sides and we see that the ratio remains same, in that case we call these two triangles as similar. So let me just write down the similarity. We say that if AB by the corresponding DE, if that is equal to some x, okay, a constant x, then the remaining sides also, the corresponding sides, if you divide, the ratios must be equal to the same constant, meaning AC by DF also should be equal to x. And in case of the third side left out, what is that? BC by EF also should be equal to the same constant. In that case, we say the given two triangles are similar. So the three ratios are equal to the same constant, or we can say another word, all the sides are in proportion. But mind you, all the numerators belong to one triangle, all the denominators belong to the another triangle. If we mix it up, then the argument doesn't hold good. In that case, the two triangles are not similar. If you mix it up, for example, here I am using AB from the first triangle as a numerator. In the next one, if I reciprocate this, if I write DE by AC, then they are not equal. We should keep that in mind. All the numerators belong to one diagram, all the denominators belong to the second diagram. So, what we understand by this is, if we take the ratios of the corresponding sides, that is AB by DE, AC by DF and BC by EF, all three ratios must be equal. So, we say the sides are in proportion. When ratios are equal, we call them as proportion. So, the sides are in proportion and they all are equal to a constant. Here I am taking it as x, so you can take any other number. So, that constant will be called as scale factor. Scale factor, which is also known as the representative fraction. Okay, now, so what we have understood so far is two different polygons. Here I am talking about triangles. We can extend the same argument to quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagons, or bigger polygons. Okay, if I take a polygon of five sides, that is pentagon. Okay, two pentagons if I take, then if I call them as A, B, C, D, E and P, Q, R, S, T, in that case AB by PQ will be equal to BC by QR and so on. I hope you got that point, right? So, when we divide the corresponding sides, it should be equal to a scale factor, any one scale factor. Thank you.